that's why I think like this is, this kind of dreaming and stuff is from the Lord, because I really can't come up with this stuff in my own, There's some people that can, I believe it, there's some people that are just, geared that way and think that way, but I can't. So I really feel like this theme, this field of dreams, the transforming school, those kind of things are really, they're really a lot of fun, but they really, they make a whole lot of sense to me, for where our ministry is going, and what God wants to do with these kids. And so why am I bringing all this up? Like why all this kind of crazy stuff? Why the drama? Why do we have to close our eyes? And I really believe in my heart that God wants us to call this ministry Field of Dreams. It's not just me talking. Trust me, that resonates real well with me. But it's not about me. And with that, I had asked my wonderful wife to develop a new logo for us. So I kind of wanted to do a little drama with it. So I kind of, this is like the great unveiling. Now like Danny Tanner and all the church people have been trying to see this logo. Okay, so this is the first time it's being unveiled, literally, because they've been after me, and I said, I'm not going to do it until all these folks get to see it. And he's, well, I got to do these, I got to print these things out and all this other stuff. And I said, I'm sorry, but you're just going to have to wait. So there's nothing like real crazy about it, but it's really kind of special to me because my wife is on it. Number one, and number two, it kind of has this gives us this idea of a field, and we got the nice blue sky and the clouds, and yeah, there's nothing really special about it, but there's a lot of things that are going to go on with this logo that will kind of help us steer some other visual themes along with it. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun for us. So my wife wasn't going to let me do it. She wasn't completely finished with the computer last night, so I had to beg her. I said, honey, man, come on, we got to have this logo for today. And so she put the finishing touches on it like midnight last night, and I was able to print it out. So that's kind of going to be the, if you see anything that's a part of Pathway Children's Ministry, that logo is going to be a part of it. And there's going to be other things that go along with it too. And that's kind of where I want to go next with what our discussion is today. But before I do that, I thought it'd be fun. I kind of just introduced this whole idea to you, but like maybe you guys were thinking a little bit while I was talking or whatever. But why do you guys think? What are your ideas? Like why would our ministry to kids be called Field of Dreams? I mean, I have my ideas, but like why would that be a good thing to call it? Can anybody think with me a little bit on what that?
Kids have a great imagination, and if you allow them to dream their dreams, it involves them incorporates them into the church family, and what the church really is to reach out into the community. So if they're allowed to share their dreams, they don't have to feel like they have to contain themselves. They can share themselves because kids are real. They will share. I mean, they're innocent, but they'll share their hearts. And that gives them an opportunity, a playing field. I like the idea.
Yeah, it's also written that in Christ we can do all things.
That's right. That's right.
Does this make an emphasis that we are going to listen to them?
I sure hope so. I sure hope so.
It's very easy to go through a class and not time to listen to the kids. That's pretty sad.
So an emphasis on listening to their dreams? Is that what you're going after?
Listening to the children.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Come on. Go ahead. Yes.
I just think of it like a special, safe place for them, that they can come and like they're a star. They're a star of all this. So all this bad stuff that's going on today, they have no control over. They can come to a place where they can really shine. And that they look at work and not work.
That's what it does for me. That's, I mean, that's part of, that's a huge part of it for me. You know, for each, not as a corporate, you know, as a corporate thing, but you know, each individual kid, like it's their dream. God's gifted to them, each one. And you know, I take it very seriously that it's our job to figure out what that is. Because they're not going to get it in school. They're not going to figure it out in school. I mean, if they're homeschooled, man, that's great. They're going to get figured out because parents, you know, care about that stuff. But if they get it in school, I mean, very few of them will get that kind of attention. You know what I mean? That will really kind of help them see, like, what is that? What is that dream? So yeah, that's great. Come on, if it's silly, that doesn't matter. You know, whatever. Come on.
Well, I actually like when you were talking about the Field of Dreams, I know it associates a lot with sports. And in my mind, I'm thinking about what about the girls that don't like sports, but actually, I mean, I was, you know, I like that because I know you're going to probably capture more boys maybe with like the sports thing or whatever, but that's like open space and that, I don't know, I just think like there's not limitations because the world puts us in these boxes. And I know what's really been on my heart is just that if especially kids, if we can get them when they're kids and to carry that on, like to know their value in Christ. Because I see, you know, kids that I think, oh, I wish I could have been like that at that age, you know, and the other thing is, I mean, you said about like a friend bringing them, is how do we get the kids that don't come, you know, to church, you know, because there are so many kids out there that I don't think they'll get it any other way because they're not hearing it,
Right.
you know, so
Yeah.
how do we get that?
Yeah, just real quick, I just want to mention something that Field of Dreams is a movie. I mean, I'm not a movie buff, but that was a movie, apparently, in the 80s, right? In the 80s. Okay, so I just want to mention that most of the kids that we have in our ministry have no idea what that movie is. Okay, there may be some, like your kids probably would. Okay, but 90% of the kids, and I've asked like parents and you know like what you know would your kids know what the Field of Dreams is? And they no. So I don't want to. So like this, like I would like it. The themes and stuff like that are going to be you know kind of fun. You know, part of it's going to be geared towards you know sports and stuff, but not completely. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Because it can be open,
Right.
there is that maybe
Right.
sport.
Yeah. So I just wanted to mention that because I thought that immediately too. I'm like, well, that's a movie. The movie's kind of weird, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'm all about it. But when I talk to people and interview people about this idea, they said you're not going to get that with kids anymore. So with the adults, you might, you know, but with the kids, you wouldn't. So that's good. Somebody else? Anybody else? Yes, go ahead.
I keep on thinking about this from a kid's perspective because it's important for us to think about their perspective
Yeah.
of things. And I'm imagining that probably a lot of kids, when they think of a field, they think, and they think of those words, a field that they can dream in their mind what that would be. And you mentioned the sports things, but little girls, especially girly girls, They like flowers, they like to twirl and dance, you know. I mean, so they're going to think things like that. And something that just keeps on coming to mind is that about the Good Shepherd and how we're all lambs, sheep, and you know, and I just keep on picturing too, like, you know, that they're like lambs on this field, and I'm thinking kids could relate to that perspective if you ever implement something like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm writing these down because these are important to me. This is the first time you heard it, so now you'll be giving me kind of fresh stuff without, it won't go through like hours and hours of processing. So this is fun. This is fun for me. So seriously, anybody else? We're fine with time, just so you know. Go ahead.
Well, the first thing, the movie pops in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The connection, the first thing that hit me was the possibility of what's accomplished in the movie, that you can, it's a miracle
Right.
for them.
Right.
And that miracles and possible things that you can't get anywhere else can happen here
Right.
in the field of dreams. And also the you know, if you build it, they will come.
Yes. You're stealing my thunder from later. It's in here. It's in here. I knew somebody had to say it, so that's fine. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Like there are parts of the movie that's actually really cool. The way it ties into, you know, how we view ourselves ministering to children. It's really cool. So.
And also the connection between the old and the new in the movie is kind of, it just relates to me as the kids are the new and the teachers and the helpers and all that are old,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
imparting on them
Right.
and interacting
Yeah.
and the dreams of the new,
Yeah.
making the old.
Because that's what happened in the movie, right? Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah. That's good. I like everybody had the chance to say something.
I guess when you took us down the first hallway with the tractors and all of that, like, I saw a field of growth, a field where you grow things, and tying that to dreams, helping kids to have growth of dreams that are biblical, that are spiritual, and not dreams of, you know, of the world, of having more money, of going on vacation. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
helping them to grow and have their eyes opened to dreams that they can heal people. They can lay hands on people and people can be healed. That they can pray over people. That there's a lot of spiritual gifting that can be grown through that.
Right. Yeah, that for me, that's one of the most important. Like, who are we guiding and directing these kids and who God created them to be? So that, I mean, it has to do with spiritual gifts. It has to do with what, you know, I mean, most kids are already thinking about what their career is going to be. You know what I mean? Even in elementary, you know, these elementary age kids, you know, they're already thinking about what they're going to be in life. You know what I mean? And how cool is it that we might have the opportunity to just ask the question, so what do you think God wants you to be in life? You know what I mean? Like, where do you think He has you going? You know? That's some fun stuff for me. Yes. Are you waving? You're waving. How's it going?
I was thinking as you were talking, besides just sharing their dreams with the adults, and for us to be there to support them, I think it's important that they be able to publicly voice and share their dreams with others, even if they just have some way to, like, have it posted out there in the open that they can each other see what everyone's thinking about. And since youth is kind of a time of self-realization, perhaps as they see other people's dreams, they'll be inspired themselves.
Yeah.
Besides which, they can also come together with their individual gifts as a group help each other